All right, let's see how we do this circle skirt draft. Now, when I do a circle skirt, I only draft half of it. I don't draft the entire big circle because that's a huge waste of paper for me. All right, so if you'll remember from my previous video, we said our circumference for the waist is 26. So that gives us a radius of 4.25. So I'm going to say that my skirt's 12 inches, that the length is 12 inches. So on the edge of my paper, I would mark 12 inches, and then I would mark 4.25 to get the center of my circle, and then I would mark another 4.25, and my paper's all bunched up, another 4.25 to get the other side of my circle, and then another 12 inches down here because that's the length of my circle, or the length of my hem. Okay, now what I typically do is in the center, so I have my 12 inches here, and then that's 12 inches, 4.25, 4.25, 12 inches. So what I usually do is I draw the center line here, and then I would mark that 4.25, and then I will mark 4.25 from this center point all the way around like this, and then I just connect the dots. I don't usually use a compass because I don't have one big enough to do 4-inch circles, but it's going to be close enough. So there you have the circle. And then I do the same thing for the big circle. So I would mark 12 inches all the way around like that, and then I would connect that as well. So I'll just do half of it so you don't have to sit here and watch me draw dashes and circles. Okay. So now you have a circle skirt pattern, right? So one of the things that I've done, because I make a lot of circle skirts, is I will do the big circle pattern and not draw the center waist in. And then I have all of my waist measurements. So this one's 26 inches. You can see I actually cut that one by accident. This one's 26, this one's 27, this one's 31. I even have a 24. So a lot of times what I'll do is I will take whatever size I need on the big skirt and then cut that out, and then I'll place the little circle, the inside circle, wherever I want it to be. So if you want it to be shorter in the front and longer in the back, and I always recommend doing it a little bit that way, maybe an inch longer in the back than the front, because typically we are longer in the back than we are in the front. So I would make the front, you know, an inch shorter than the back. So I would measure where this needs to be, where the center of this is, and then I would move it an inch this way. So then this is shorter and this is longer, and cut that out of my circle that I've already cut out of this pattern. And that way you don't have to keep redrawing patterns over and over and over again. So I have a file folder that I keep that has all of my various circles in it that I've done, and this saves me a lot of time, because a lot of times I can say, well, I need a circle that's, you know, 30 inches or whatever all the way across. I can just find one in here that's close enough, and then I'll put my waist where it needs to be within that circle and cut everything out, and I don't have to keep redrafting patterns over and over again. So I hope that was helpful.